Gymnasium. Charlie Chitwood joined now by women's skipper Jason Burton. Hey, congratulations, Coach. That's the first place A&M-Commerce Lion women right now, all by themselves.
It's a blessing, man. It's a blessing that, this early in the season to be able to control our own destiny. That's what you want. You want to be able to control your own destiny. You don't want to have to, down the line look at scenarios. It's on us. So we just got to continue to stay locked in one game at a time. And the blessing is this week we get to go back home and play at home against a really good Lamar team. And that's another separator game. The teams below us right now with Corpus losing. You got Corpus with one loss, Lamar with one loss, and then Southeastern with one loss. And so you get a chance to early on to get some more separation right here. But we just got to continue to stay focused, man. I thought that for the most part, we played that game really well because Houston Christian is really good. They're long. They cause havoc defensively. And we did a really good job of taking care of the ball until that fourth quarter stretch where it was just turnover after turnover after turnover. I want to say 5 turnovers and 5 straight possessions, something like that.
It was something horrible like that.
And, to still be able to withstand that and come away and find a way to still win the game is big for us. We hit some clutch shots down the stretch. Yanni hit 2 big free throws to put us up 3, but the huge 3 from Olivia Russell to when we were down 3 to tie the game, there's not a bigger shot, and it's the second time she's done that. She did it versus Incarnate Word. She did it again tonight. Really stepped up in a huge moment where we needed a bucket because we couldn't score. I mean, that was the thing. We went on the scoring drought, and she kind of took the lid off the basket right there. And so huge play and great road win versus a really good team.
I mean to tell you, Coach, you outscore them by 5 in the first. You're outscored by 1 in the second. You're outscored by 5 in the third, and then you come back and get it all cleaned up with a +4 in the fourth, 12-8. There was some outrageously good defense played by both teams underneath the net.
Yeah, and that was, we talked about it on the road. You can't dig a hole, and we got to come out and really get a good start. When you look at the last few games we played, I mean, teams have just been scoring the ball on us in the first quarter. McNeese State had a great first quarter. Nichols, I mean, you go on the line, teams have just been scoring the ball on us in the first quarter, and so we had to be locked in defensively to start, and we really wanted to make sure we got out and took care of business in the first quarter, and I thought we did a really good job of that. And then, we had some good stretches in the fourth quarter that we played some defense. It looked like nobody played defense in the third. Everybody was just scoring. We weren't locked in defensively in the third quarter, but we bounced back in the fourth. And that's the sign of a really good team that we're able to guard the stretches. That we were turning the ball over, but then we're going down and getting stops. And so did a good job. We forced 17 turnovers tonight. Did a good job of getting to the free throw line, getting to the paint. And those are the things that really won us the game. In a game that we got out-rebounded, in a game that I didn't think we were great guarding the three-point line. The difference for us was our ability to get stops, and force some turnovers, and then get to the free throw line. So really proud of our effort of doing that tonight.
Yep, forced them into 17 turnovers. That's 5 more than your squad had. Coach, and then a big difference maker, too, was how you did when you got to that fix-and-feed free throw line. The old adage, I've heard it ever since I get to Commerce, we want to shoot, we want to make more free throws than they even shoot. And the Lions made 23, and the Houston Christians shot 16.
Yeah, and we shot at 82%. That's probably the best that we've shot this year, especially on that many free throws. And so that's been key for us. But we just had to shoot the ball better, and that's what we've been doing in practice. There's been a lot less 5-on-5 going on in practice, a lot more skill development. Just with limited bodies, we've had to really focus on trying to stay healthy, but focus on our shooting, and it was clutch today. That was a big emphasis in our shoot around today was let's make free throws because we're going to have to do that on the road, and we were clutch today from the free throw line.
Coach Desiree Colonel, 18 points today, 8 rebounds. Is that 18 points? Is that you told her to go ahead and go score, right?
We talked about it before the game.
Yes.
We talked about the other things that she does well, and she's been doing well, but we still need her to score. That three-headed monster that we have as far as scoring, because I think we have a really good team that does a lot of great things well, but it's tough to guard Deani, Des, and Layla. It's very tough to do that, and then it opens up easier shots for Olivia Russell and Mia and everybody else, and people stepped up, and Jordan Beatty's 5 points in the first half were huge for us. We needed those, and Jordan's been in the gym working on her shot, and that was a big 3. I thought she was going to hit the other one from this wing right here.
Right.
But, man, it was a great team effort, great team win. And, we put ourselves in a really good position in the first 4 games. We just got to keep going.
Layla Lawrence finishing with 16 points and 4 boards. Yeah. Maybe the rebounding numbers were a little bit lower than normal, but her offensive production on the scoreboard, it continues to improve.
It really does. And we just got to make sure we continue to get the ball to her in spots. I thought they did a really good job early on of trying to take away some of our post feeds. But we still found a way in the second half. I thought we tried to force a little bit. Like, we had too many travels where we were trying to go one-on-one in the second half instead of just moving the ball around and letting things open up. And that's something that we got to clean up next game. Teams are really going to load up early in the shot clock. They're going to try to send their best help early in the shot clock. And so we got to move the ball a little bit more, get the ball to the third side. Things will then open up a little bit because you got to guard the whole floor. You got to guard everybody. I thought we just tried to make too much happen too early in the shot clock. But when we're able to get her the ball in her spots, man, she's so good. She's tough to guard.
All right, Coach. Jordan Beatty, this is her 3rd season with you. She finally gets her first three-pointer this year in, game number 16. What does she get special on the way home? Sprinkles? What? Ice cream?
We gotta wait till we had a treat yesterday.
Oh, okay.
We ate some good seafood yesterday, and that was partly we owed them ice cream for the sweep last week, and we didn't get the ice cream, so we ate at the restaurant that they wanted to eat at yesterday. But it's gonna be the same thing. We gotta win. At this point, those are things we expect from her and everybody else. We get this win on Saturday, or then we'll talk about what the team gets. But it's less about individual accolades and more about continuing as a team to do what we got to do, and this team's playing really well right now.
Coach, outstanding work today. That was the number 2 team coming in to this schedule in the Southland Conference, and you just knocked them off in their own house. That just means you'll have to defend it even harder when you get back when the Huskies come calling.
We talked about it, man. With every win, it's going to require more the next game. And when we play Saturday, it's going to require more because now we're the team that everybody's going after. And, for us, we felt that way at the beginning of the season that we had a chance to win this league. And eventually teams were going to have to go at us. And we're going to get everybody's best shot. It feels like we're back in the Lone Star where, we at one point we got up to number 1 in the country. And we knew every night we were going to have to play our best because we were going to get other teams' best. And it doesn't change right now. We're going to get everybody's best shot. Lamar's a really good team. They're talented. They're well coached. And, we're going to have to really be on our A game on Saturday and defend the field house. But we got a team that can do it. We got a team that's confident, that's playing together. It's fun to coach right now because we're locked in. We're in tune with each other. We're sharing the ball. It didn't show up in the assists today because this team made it tough for us to get some of the shots, and a lot of our scoring came from assisted plays that got to the free throw line. Didn't necessarily finish, but we got to the free throw line. That's where a lot of our scoring came. But I just love how we're playing together right now. We're playing as a team. It's been fun to coach.
Coach, been fun to watch them too.
Yes,
all right, we'll let you get them home, folks. How about it? Lion women are now 4-0 in Southland Conference play. Nobody else is 4-0, just us. Just